How to Fix the Harry Potter Books, Fix number 4. Something really strange about the Philosopher's Stone is the contrast between Harry at the beginning and then once he reaches Hogwarts. When Harry is with the Dursleys, he is constantly taught not to ask questions, not to be nosy. It's a bit of a refrain across those chapters, and when this is the only life Harry has known, it makes sense he is hesitant to do so. But then as soon as he gets to Hogwarts, Harry is the nosiest character you can imagine. He is constantly asking questions, literally making the Philosopher's Stone his business, even when Hagrid, McGonagall, various other characters repeatedly tell him to drop it. And this total disconnect between pre and post Hogwarts Harry is really jarring, but with some simple tweaks, this could obviously be an arc for him. This could be an example of Harry growing in confidence and shedding a lot of the behaviour the Dursleys instilled in him. So how do we do that? He starts off living a life where he's not allowed to ask questions. Yep, then Hagrid kicks down the door and Harry has a billion questions he wants to ask about his past, but what if we make Harry hesitant to ask them? Having seen this half-giant's temper, and he is still in the presence of the Dursleys at the time, Harry can be timid to ask until Hagrid encourages him to do so. And then later in the book, when you get to the scene where Harry meets Dumbledore by the Mirror of Erised, Harry again has a lot of questions to ask, and what if Dumbledore too encourages him? Dumbledore can be pleased to see Harry has a curious mind. Curiosity reframes all of this supposed nosiness as something more positive. This thing Harry has been taught is a bad trait within himself that he's supposed to suppress. Now he's told it can be a good thing, and it gives him the confidence to run with it. So that, when we get to the end of the book and Harry tells McGonagall about the Philosopher's Stone being under threat, and she tells him basically to keep out of it, Harry now has the confidence to decide, no, I'm not keeping out of it. I think this is important. I'm going after the stone. It's not a huge change, and you need to be careful to make sure you're subtle with it, but this very easily becomes one aspect of Harry's wider growth across the book, turning what is quite an abrupt, jarring contrast between early and late Harry into a more gradual and clearly developing arc. But if you want to see exactly how this could work, down to the very lines of dialogue, then check out the full video.